Oh, take 4. Maybe I'll get through a video without somebody calling or the kids coming in. Hi, you guys. It's been a while. So much has been happening in our world, and it's really, my psyche's just overloaded and very overwhelmed. As many of you already know, back in February I got sick for a month. It was exactly 30 days, give or take, and I had gotten the rhinovirus with a severe double ear infection that has caused permanent damage in my right ear. So that sucks. There's just a couple things I want to touch base on. I mean, the COVID-19 thing, everybody thought this is going to end. It's only going to be a month or two, and it's not. We're now at the end of July. The kids will not go back to school, except for distant learning. I will only be able to attend distant learning courses online. And I'm going to tell you how that's negatively affected my children. I have zero control over my kids at this point. They do not listen to me. They scream at me. They refuse to do their chores. They've developed foul language and just this attitude of, I'm going to do whatever I want and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And so I feel like that's a problem, because my kids have never acted out very bad like this. And so I'm going through that right now. And just everything that's happening, that has happened over the course of the last few months, has mentally exhausted me. Sorry, I'm a smoker. But, and I've actually recorded quite a few videos during this and just haven't posted them. I've had problems with my connectivity, my internet, and I'm guessing that's just because everybody's on the internet right now. Anyway, so, we were coming back from a Munchie run, and I just thought, oh my God, like, this isn't being contained to a state or a city or even a country. Like, the whole world is in a global pandemic, and it really makes you sit back and go, how did this happen? And it's scary because I don't see an end coming, and that's what's scary about it. I am a very social person. I love to be around big groups of people. I love to go on adventures and see new things, visit new places, and I've been unable to do that. And just between February and now has just been an emotional train wreck. We lost somebody very dear to the family. My ex-husband's uncle passed away, and it was not COVID related, and I'm not really sure that the family would appreciate me sharing what actually happened, so I'm not going to. But he was a dear friend of mine long before I even knew the family, and so that was hard. And so we lost him, and we couldn't even have a legitimate funeral because of COVID-19. We've been safe so far. Like I've mentioned in previous posts, I'm immune compromised, so it's been a real big scare, real big risk for me. So, I ventured out a couple times, nothing, no big, huge rager parties or anything like that. But it has been a drain. And then the Black Lives Matter movement, the death of George Floyd, the death of Breonna Taylor, and many others. I also need to make sure that the YouTube universe knows that One Fat Chick YouTube channel absolutely 100% supports the Black Lives Matter movement. And there's been also a lot of turmoil around that. Everybody in the All Lives Matter, yes, they do. They do. All lives definitely matter. But right now I feel like this is where we need to focus on these individuals and the problem with systematic racism and police brutality. In 1998, I lost my uncle, who was mentally handicapped and was currently living in a mental hospital. And he was beaten to death outside of that hospital on the sidewalk. by police officers. It was ruled a suicide. We were not given a suicide note. We weren't given a death certificate. We weren't given anything. And there were never any answers. And so it hits home for me because of that, because of the police brutality. And everybody is fighting. All the races are fighting against each other, and that's not what needs to be happening. It's not black versus white. This is everybody versus systematic racism and police brutality. Profiling. You cannot just pull over somebody on the side of the road because of the color of their skin and decide that they're a criminal. That's not how it works, and that's what continues to happen every day in America. So I protested for the first time in my life because I felt like I was so connected to this issue, this social justice issue, that I went out and I voiced my opinion, and it felt good. I felt good. I knew the risk because of COVID-19, and I still feel like I needed to get out there. I needed to be that one extra person standing there. My condolences go to George Floyd and his family, and to Breonna Taylor and hers as well, and the many others who have perished and who have suffered unlawful detainment and jailed for reasons that no one can ever really explain. It's a sad situation. Our world is just going down, and it's sad and straining. So I did want to check in with you guys and just let you know I'm still alive. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been very mentally exhausted. I'm very irritable all the time. I cry a lot. I'm very emotional. I've even started creating arguments with people over little teeny tiny things, because like arguing with people is getting my mind off of all the bullshit that's happening in the world right now. So bear with me, because I'm going to try to check in as much as possible. I'm just going through it, and I'll get through it. And if anybody needs somebody to talk to, you need somebody to vent to, you want to just get on Messenger and send me some really weird music videos or whatever, tell me your favorite song, do it. I highly suggest you do it. I'm all ears open. I've actually received friend requests on Facebook from people who have watched my YouTube channel, and that's awesome. So if you were one of those people, that's amazing, and I'm really glad you reached out. So find me on Facebook, Jessica Butts, Jedi Jessie 4, I think, on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, rthomasfan1. You can email me to this channel. You can, get in touch with me somehow. You have a topic you want me to cover, send it to me. Drop it in the comments if you want it anonymous. Send me a message on one of my platforms, and I will cover that without saying your name. I think that's it. So, drop a line. Just say hi so I know everybody's doing okay. To the subscribers I have, I think I'm up at 40 or something. You guys are really amazing. And I'm sorry that I have let down a lot of the ideas I had for this channel. It's just been really tiring and mentally exhausting. But if you have suggestions for videos, suggestions for topics to talk about, like I said, I don't know how to put in the fancy buttons or whatever, but I am here and I am listening, and I'm very grateful for all of my subscribers. You guys are definitely my rock when it comes to this channel, and I appreciate it very much. So stay in touch. I'm going to try to stay in touch as much as possible, try to get out a video a week, even if it's just chatting about random stuff. Yeah, I think that covers everything I wanted to say, and I'll go up a little over 10 minutes. Hopefully it'll upload. So stay in touch, you guys. I love you all. Don't let the world make you better. It's gonna get better. And We just need to lean on each other. So lean on each other as much, well, maybe not physically because of COVID, but you know what I mean. You know, be there for one another. Offer support, offer just someone to listen, you know, and we're going to come out of this. So don't be sad, don't be mad. Let's get glad and just talk to one another. You guys are really awesome, and I hope to check in very soon. Take care, guys.